Where's Whitney?
Dude, I'm right here. Anyways, back to that other thing we were doing.
Were you guys as stoked as I was when Netflix brought us back home to San Francisco with Fuller House?
Yeah, I was, until that no-good two-timing whore-faced Michelle Tanner decided to be a total bitch and not come back to the show.
You know, to be fair, Mary-Kate and Ashley have the right to move on with their lives.
No, they don't, Dave.
Oh.
Just because this show is as wholesome as the Tanner family in the 90s doesn't mean that there aren't a ton of dirty jokes. I'm Whitney Van Lanningham.
And I'm Dave Klein.
And these are the dirtiest dirty jokes in Fuller House.
So dirty. Season 1 of Fuller House, we learned that Kimmy is apparently damn good at Kama Sutra. Not something I needed to know, but it's in my brain. Cut to season 2, and we get to learn even more about Kimmy and Fernando's sex life.
Haven't had this much leather on since Fernando went through that phase.
My question is, were they also doing Kama Sutra during the leather phase? Because I'm pretty sure leather isn't all that pliable. It's pretty stiff. I think I just want that to be the case because of how amazingly awkward it would be.
It's always the super weird girls who end up being extra freaky in the bedroom.
Yeah, you know, I saw this coming, and I still don't want to know anything else about 50 Shades of Gibbler.
Number 7. When Kimmy and Stephanie plan a little girls' night out for DJ, they come fully prepared with all of her mom excuses when she tries to get out of going. When they try to convince her to change in the Uber, DJ says this.
I'm not changing in a car. What if Uber sees my boobers?
Well, then you won't have to tip.
I'm pretty sure that Uncle Joey shouldn't be telling the child that he helped raise to flash her tits to have to avoid tipping someone like $1. That's stingy and gross.
I mean, that's basically what happens in New Orleans, right?
I don't think that's how Mardi Gras works, Dave.
What's Mardi Gras? Number 6. After Max decides he's a vegetarian, he sadly gives up eating bacon. And while that itself is a dirty, dirty shame because bacon's so good, what's even dirtier is Fernando's response.
Good luck. No one can resist my bacon. Oh, a penny.
It does lead me to wonder about his bacon. Is it Canadian style, which is kind of flaccid and a totally different cut of ham? Or does he go American style, which is crispy and sometimes a little burnt? Also kind of brittle, like it'll break, snap easily. It's like Dennis Rodman's bacon.
So Dave, why do you want to know so much about his bacon?
What? I'm a bacon connoisseur. And that is how you tell a Fuller House joke.
Number 5. Who knew that Stephanie would end up being the slutty sister? In this episode, DJ catches her sister coming home at kind of an awkward time.
Stephanie, you're just coming home from last night? Is this what the kids call the walk of shame?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the wholesome family values that Danny Tanner tried to impart on his children in Full House did not include his middle daughter crawling in at 8 a.m. from a one-night stand.
Ah, kids. They grow up so fast.
And this is why I have an IUD.
I didn't need to know that. Number 4. Sometimes the most special moments in life are when your significant other gives you the special.
I'll give you a discount. The Kimmy special.
And later tonight, I'll give you the Becky special.
But dear viewers, that's not the end of it. Oh no. Frustrated because Becky keeps on putting it off, first for a bachelorette party, then wanting to put Tommy to bed, Jessie responds with the following.
Yes.
Come on, it's supposed to be our romantic weekend. Don't make me give myself the Becky special.
I have questions. What exactly is the Becky special that's so exciting that you can do it to yourself? I mean, Marilyn Manson had to remove 2 of his ribs to get anywhere somewhat exciting. My only conclusion is, it's like a special menu at the dollar store. Sad and disappointing.
Honestly, as long as we don't find out about the Joey special, I'm good. Number 3. Man, I am all about responsible birth control, but this vasectomy joke is definitely a little heavy-handed for a family show.
Just can we please have another baby?
Oh, Beck, you know that ship has sailed. In fact, it sunk. All seamen lost.
When Uncle Jesse starts reminding you of Hank Moody, you know your childhood is permanently ruined.
I thought this episode of Californication seemed a little too wholesome.
On this episode of Fuller Fornication, Uncle Jesse does a line of cocaine off David Duchovny's butthole.
Actually, that's the Joey special. As I'm sure many of us can relate, at some point in school you're given the assignment of making a volcano to show science, I guess. I'm actually not sure what the point of it is other than learning that baking soda and vinegar do things. Jackson has been working on his volcano project for school and says the following. For science.
I'm exhausted. I was up all night erupting my volcano.
You see, when a man and a woman love each other very much, but there is no woman, and the man is lonely and loves himself very much,
they masturbate.
a lot.
Like, seriously, a
lot.
lot. Number 1, when Kimmy and Stephanie surprise DJ with front row New Kids on the Block tickets for her birthday, DJ totally loses her shit.
Oh, a triple Mylanta? I haven't heard one of those since your wedding night.
Okay, first of all, why was Stephanie anywhere near DJ and her husband on their wedding night? The last place I would want to be is in a hotel room across the hall from my newlywed sibling. That shit could scar you for life.
Have you ever walked in on your parents doing it?
Jesus f***ing Christ, Dave, what kind of sociopath would make another human being remember something like that?
Have you ever walked in on your brother or sister doing it?
No.
Those are the dirtiest jokes that we could find in Fuller House, but we want to know which ones are your favorites in the comments below.
Like and subscribe to Obsessive, and we'll be back next week to ruin your childhood.
Those are family values. I value that. The more one-night stands, the better.
What's Mardi Gras?
It's a holiday where you take your titties out.
You better keep that joke in. Editor, I'm looking at you. I don't know who's doing it today. I don't know, but I'm looking at you. So dirty. Oh.